What's up guys, David here from PhoneBuff, and the iPhone 6 and 6 Plus are finally here, this year with an all-new design that's both bigger and thinner, which begs the question, how do these new iPhones stack up when being dropped? Well, that's exactly what we're going to find out today in this video, where we drop each of these phones, once on their back, once on its side, and then finally, once on its face to see just how durable Apple's latest devices are. Alright, so we're going to start off with the iPhone 6 on its back. Note that we are using this platform here with bubble levels installed to help ensure more accurate and more consistent drops. So we're going to drop it, and 1, 2, 3. Alright, so you can see very minimal damage. I mean, really nothing at all. I mean, just a little scuff right here, maybe at the bottom, but other than that, it fared very, very well. So that's definitely a pass. All right, so same drop now for the iPhone 6 Plus, and 1, 2, 3. Again, very, very minimal damage. Got some scuffs right over here at the top, but nothing that you would really notice. So overall, once again, it's a pass. All right, so those back drop tests are relatively easy. So let's take it to the next level and drop it on its side. So we're gonna be using our platform once again to make sure we get the most accurate drop possible. 1, 2, 3. Woo! So let's take a look at the damage. So we got a little scuff right over here, and then along the bottom, just a little bit of scratches, nothing really too bad. No dents or anything like that, and again, really good drop for the iPhone 6. Let's go ahead and move on to the 6 Plus. Alright, so the iPhone 6 did relatively well for that side drop test. Let's go ahead and see how the 6 Plus does. We'll go ahead and line them up one more time. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that is not good news. You can see that the screen is shattered. We'll go ahead and test it to see if it still works. So it still is functioning. I'm not sure if you guys can see that on video, but definitely has a shattered screen. And along the bottom edge, actually, you can see some cracking right over here. Looks like the screen is actually coming apart from the body. So pretty significant damage. Did land pretty cleanly on the side, so that one would have to be a fail. Alright, so the 6 Plus did get significant damage on that side test, but the show must go on. So we'll go ahead and drop the iPhone 6 now on its front to see how it fares. So once again, we're going to line it up with our bubble level and platform. 1, 2, 3. Woo! And there you have it. Once again, cracked screen. Looks like it's actually coming apart once again. So both iPhones, when they take some damage on the screen, it seems like it kind of comes apart from that, seamless design. So definitely a fail. Let's see if the screen works. And surprisingly enough, it does work. Again, not sure if you can see that on video, but it is working. It seems to be fully functional actually. But of course, you don't want to use it because you might cut your finger. Alright, so the iPhone 6 Plus already technically failed the drop test, but like I said, the show must go on. The screen isn't as badly cracked as the 6 or the iPhone 6 is now, so we're going to drop the 6 Plus on its face. And 1, 2, 3. So when you first take a look at it, it doesn't seem like it sustained too much damage compared to that first drop. I see something right over here, so let's see if the screen actually works. And once again, the screen is still working, so the display itself is relatively strong, but the glass in the front, of course, is going to shatter. But it did relatively well on the face drop test, considering it already had damage before. Alright guys, there you have it. That is the drop test for the iPhone 6 and 6 Plus. That is it for me in this video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel for more iPhone 6 coverage just like this, and as always, thank you for watching.